So for my QR code creation presentation, I chose to create an activity that could be done individually or as a team by students. It's a seasons and weather virtual scavenger hunt where students can use QR codes to access YouTube videos that will help them find responses to questions that are specifically created to fit with the themes and information in each video. So I'm keeping this small just so I can transition easily between the QR code app and my presentation. So looking at the information for class and the articles, I chose to use a free QR code desktop decoder, reader, and generator called Code 2. I thought this would be more accessible to both schools that might not have smartphones or those types of resources, as well as students who might not have that type of resource at home as well. This is generally what it would look like when you would be ready to download this app, and this is what it looks like on the computer screen after it's downloaded. So moving on to the next slide. In order to create a QR code, you click on Generate Mode On. You would copy and paste the link to your web resource in the QR code text bar, which is down here. When this is complete, you would choose Copy to Clipboard, and at that point you would be able to paste the QR code into your document. When reading the QR code, students would select the option from Screen, which is located above the QR code heading right here, making sure the intended document's already open on the screen. Then use the plus sign cursor to highlight the outline of the QR code box in red, which you will see as a screenshot on my next slide. This would allow the user to copy, paste, and access the connected web resource. This is just a screenshot of what it would look like when the cursor highlighted the QR code box in order to be able to access the web link, which I will demonstrate in just a few moments in this presentation. You would copy paste the link here, and then you could put it in the Google bar at that point, and you would be able to hit enter and access the web link. So this slide is going to be my primary example for how you would use the Code 2 generator and reader. So just a moment here, I'm going to switch over and show you exactly how this would work in a virtual scavenger hunt. So moving over to the Code 2 reader, I would select from screen. As I said, I already had the document open, so it was easy to access. You use this little plus sign cursor to highlight the QR code. It opens the YouTube link. In the QR code text box, you would copy paste. At that point, you would put it into your web browser, hit paste, which is something most students are pretty familiar with doing, hit enter, and it will link right to the video at this point, where students would be able to find the answers to the questions on each slide. I'm just going to let this play for a few seconds so you can see how the information included in this video links to each slide in my presentation.
What's wrong, Moby? You're not gonna stay inside all winter, are you? What is winter weather like? Winter is the coldest season where we live, and we get a lot of snow. Water inside clouds can turn into frozen ice crystals.
So that is just an example of how this would work as far as students using the QR code to find information. In this case, that video would answer these questions about winter. Moving on to the other slides, you can see that the questions are individualized and they would fit with these QR code links based on the information in each video. But students would be able to easily access this information just by listening to these videos. They're all science pop videos, very kid-friendly. They'd all have a similar format, so students could easily understand what they would be looking for in these videos, as the themes and presentations are generally the same. This is my resource list. Obviously, I included the one for Code 2, so you could actually use and download this yourself if you want to see how it works with this presentation. all the links to the Science Brain Pop videos for fall, spring, summer, and winter. I really enjoyed doing this presentation. I've never actually done anything where I created QR codes before, but I could definitely see where this would be very useful.